I'm warning you.
Hey, Alum, don't bother yourself.
Lay off.
Man, why I gotta be in dubs?
He's a legend for a reason. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 Bruce Lee moments.
When he punched a guy in the dick. Yeah. That was definitely in the top 10 moments.
Number 10, Ice Factory, The Big Boss. Kicking off our list is the scene in which Lee's character...
So, I already filmed the fight scenes one. So this is the top 10 Bruce Lee moments. Obviously, some of them will still be fights. But not all of them. Let's see what they do.
Character is ambushed and outnumbered in an ice factory. Though unarmed, his attackers soon learn that they made a big mistake when he starts improvising.
Well, he does use knives.
One of the poor saps even gets thrown through a wall, Roadrunner style.
Punched through a wall. He did not get thrown through a wall. He got punched through a wall. It's very different things.
The poor saps even gets thrown through a wall, Roadrunner style.
Hadouken.
Seriously, with all those ice picks lying around, is this
Falcon
not the worst
punch.
place to pick a fight with Bruce Lee? Number 9, Nunchuck Fight, Way of the Dragon.
Chinese Kung Fu.
In this flick, Lee is sent to Rome to help his family fight the local mafia.
Oh, what rippling muscles.
When he's taken into a back alley to be rubbed out, Lee quickly turns the tide. Interestingly, the bad guys regroup and are laughably ordered to kill him without using their guns.
Go and get him, but no guns.
This allows Lee to pull 2 sets of nunchucks out of nowhere
Get him!
and whoop the thugs good and proper.
He
Now, for
fucks
real
them
though,
up.
Where did he get those?
So, comedic sound effect for the mobster fucking him up, beating himself up with a nunchuck.
Number 8, Upgrades, Enter the Dragon. When Lee finds his way into the villain's top secret underground lair, he is forced to get topless and take out the countless henchmen in his path.
He had to get topless for the scene. It was for the scene.
This fight keeps intensifying as he upgrades his weapons with every defeated opponent. These include a stick, metal rod, and finally, nunchucks. It's almost a shame the bad guys eventually stopped coming, because this could have gotten a lot crazier. Number 7, The Giant, Game of Death.
He's a giant man.
Oh baby, here we go, it's yellow jumpsuit time. In a high point of this posthumous film, Lee battles the shades-wearing 7'2" basketball player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At 5'6", Lee looks positively dwarfish next to his opponent.
Oh god, he's fast.
As
Close
has
that
happened
distance.
in every kung fu movie ever, the smaller Lee manages to use his opponent's size against him and leaves him breathless. Number 6, Vengeance.
Bruce Lee's sister
Enter the
killed
dragon.
herself. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. Bruce Lee's sister killed herself so the white man wouldn't rape her. That's the story. Sorry. That's what happened. She killed herself with broken glass so this motherfucker wouldn't sexually assault her.
Especially personal confrontation.
Boards don't hit back.
Lee
Boards don't hit back.
comes face to face against the bearded, sadistic, and facially scarred O'Hara in a martial arts tournament. The man who caused his sister to commit suicide. Lee beats
What a sick counter that was. He kicked him in the dick. Forgot about that one.
in a martial arts tournament. The man who caused his sister to commit suicide. Lee beats him to a pulp without ever taking a scratch. When O'Hara breaks the rules, Lee does more than hurt him. He goes right for his brains. Both of them.
Stop!
Number 5, facing Petrov,
Let me take care of him.
Fists of Fury. This flick sees Lee on a quest for revenge against those who killed his master.
Oh.
This leads him to face Petrov, a sinister, suspender-wearing Russian, played by Robert Baker, one of Lee's own Jeet Kune Do students.
Robert Baker.
This fight is memorable for its punishing action and dry humor, as Lee confounds his foe with smirks and blurry hand movements. even bites the dude's leg. What martial arts school is that from?
Most of them. Most of them teach that if you're in an armbar, you should bite the guy's leg.
So you want to see how good you are? Then you must be tired of living.
Number 4.
It sounds so much goofier in English. You want to see how good you are? You must be tired of living.
See how good you are. Then you must be tired of living.
That doesn't track that line of thought. You want to know how good you are? Then you must be tired of living. No, I just want to see how good I am.
Number 4. No respect, fist of fury.
Surround him!
I tell you, Bruce Lee gets no
This is the
respect,
fight
no
that
respect
helped
at all, I
transition
tell you.
Hong Kong action flicks
I tell you, the Chinese, they get no respect at all, I tell you.
from swordplay to bare-handed fighting.
Get kicked, get kicked, get
With Lee's
kicked,
dead
get kicked,
master
get
mocked
kicked.
by a rival
Get
school,
kicked,
he
get
shows up
kicked.
on their doorstep to teach them respect. This ballsy move pays off as he takes on the whole dojo single-handedly.
Including the
Of course,
master.
he has to do this topless, while creating a human hurricane, laying the beat down with nunchucks,
Bro, he has to be shirtless, bro.
ultimately making
It's
them
for
eat
the
their own
movie.
words.
This time you're eating paper. Next time it's gonna be glass.
It's gonna be glass. So he makes them eat the paper. So it's the paper that they use for the sign where they mock the Jingwu school. He brings it back and rips it off and makes them eat it because he's a fucking badass.
Number 3,
boss.
finish him, the Big Boss, aka the Chinese Connection. This classic sees Lee as a man who has sworn an oath of non-violence, but is forced to break that pledge in a big way. Specifically, to confront the man who murdered his family. Ultimately, Lee manages to win by deflecting a knife throw, before going Mortal Kombat and thrusting his fingers into his enemy's chest.
It's pretty fucking bloody and insane. It's one of the most insane
Striking
Bruce
with
Lee
every bit of
fight
energy he's
finishes.
got, ultimately collapses in fatigue.
Yeah, he's dead. He killed that man.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
Number 2, Hall of Mirrors,
That's double jeopardy, motherfucker.
Enter the Dragon.
No, why is Hall of Mirrors so high? Fuck this scene, bro. It's mid! Overrated midness.
In the last fight of his most famous film, Lee finally finds himself up against the claw-wearing Mr. Han. A fight in which he acquired the scratches across his body and face that became the most iconic image of his career.
That is true.
The fight goes totally surreal when he's led into a chamber of mirrors and forced to defy superstition. Number 1, versus Chuck Norris.
Let's go!
Way of the Dragon.
Let's go. So these all were fights, right? They all ended up being fights, but whatever.
Taking the top spot on our list is cinema's ultimate East versus West showdown that pitted Lee against Norris in the Roman Colosseum. Everything here is legendary, from Lee's crackling preparation to systematically coaxing, taunting, and tearing down his opponent under the watchful eye of a stray cat. A grueling encounter, neither opponent shies away from fighting dirty. Remarkably, brutal though their fight was, Lee cannot walk away without acknowledging a worthy adversary.
I love that he kills him with a guillotine. He kills him with a guillotine choke. I think he breaks his neck, and then he...
Agree with our list?
How do you like that?
It's always... I always love that part.
Which Bruce freaking Lee moment is your favorite? For more entertaining top 10s,
99.
be sure to subscribe
99 Famke Jansen. Oh, this is the cool moment at the end of
to
Fist of Fury.
WatchMojo.com.
We can't see it, but he runs into the gunfire. He gets shot to death with gunfire. 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 He gets shot to death with gunfire. I don't know what I'm doing.
Agree with our list?
How do you like that?
I liked it. It was a good list. I think it was better than the fight scene list, actually. But then Chuck Norris at number 1, as it should have, and yeah, I liked it. It was good. A thumbs up. Watch Mojo. This is essentially the same as the fight scene list, but better. Top 10 Bruce Lee moments.